Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to an episode of the Sunderland Till I Die save. Form has been pretty good, as you can see. Strong form. I'll go show you the last few games. We last played Brentford. And then after that, we've had some big wins. We beat Aston Villa 4-3. We literally just went, okay, the lightness of us winning this game is very low. Let's just go for it. They completely dominated us, but we really just took our chances. Podence was amazing. They really deserved to win the game, and we were just quite fortunate. Chong, Brewster, Aaron Connolly, and Mark Helm picking up the goals. That was Mark Helm. Sorry, that was that was Aaron Connolly's first goal, I think. Wasn't it? Yes, that was Aaron Connolly's first goal. We then played Derby, and Aaron Connolly scored a double. We won 3-0. Pretty comfortable game, I think. Yeah, pretty comfortable. Happy with that. We then played Crystal Palace, and we did struggle in that game, to be honest. Again, it was an even game stats-wise, but I think actual opportunities it was, we didn't actually create that much, but stats it looks okay. But we probably deserved to lose 1-0. It was a Mate Yoshida own goal, so they weren't great either. Quite a boring game in truth. We then played Swansea. Aaron Connolly getting his fourth goal in 4 games. We go to the match report. Really even game this one. It could have gone either way. We scored very early on. They then scored the strangest goal I've seen conceded this save, at least. My goalkeeper sort of had the ball passed back to him. He went to kick it out, and as he kicked it, the striker jumped and headed the ball as it was kicked. So, incredibly strange. He then scored again as Milan Juric scored again. Put them 2-1 up. And then we made a few subs. Brewster got off the bench, Tanner and Motta. Brewster picking up the goal in the 81st. Chong with the winner in the 90th. And then Huber just to seal the win in the 94th as they were pushing on to try and get the winner/equaliser. This game was dodgy. So, stats-wise, they completely destroyed us. Match stats, they completely destroyed us. 5 clear-cut chances, 4 half chances, and scored 2 goals. We scored our first pretty early on, 21 minutes. Again, Aaron Connolly. Mark Helm then added a second, and at that point they had 3 clear-cut chances, hadn't scored, we had none. Chong then scored, and then they had at that point they had 4 clear-cut, 4 half chances, and I was like, okay, we're going to win this game because, it is what it is. They then scored 2 goals in 3 minutes in the 88th and 91st, and I think they may have even had the ball in the back of the net again. Okay, so it wasn't there's no disallowed goal, but they had 4 or 2 highlights in the last after this goal went in, and I was shaking. I'm not gonna lie, I was shaking. I was nervous, but we managed to see it out to pick up the 3-2 win, which leaves us in 5th spot. 4 clear of Crystal Palace and West Brom and Bristol in 6th, 7th and 8th. Leicester, who we're playing today, are just absolutely rampant. They have lost 3 games to Middlesbrough, Stoke and Crystal Palace. And they've drawn once to us, once to Wigan, once to Bristol and once to Villa. We are the only team this season to take a point off them at their ground, which I'm pretty pleased about. Pretty pleased. That means we did something well in the home leg, or the away leg, sorry. But today we have the home leg, which is should be our better game. But with this team, we just never know what is going to go on. So, bit of injury news. We have lost Mate Yoshida on an injury for about 2 weeks. Transfer news, is there anything? I think okay, so I'm not sure if I showed you this one, but I did sign a player called Mark Helm. He's okay. He's a free transfer. He'll do okay. We're hoping that he'll be good. Just because then we can sell him on for a little bit. If we can sell him on, free transfer, we'll develop him. I'm trying to play him as a shadow striker because I think he has the potential to be a good shadow striker. I know his stats don't look like it at the moment, but that work rate, shadow striker's the one. Have we signed anyone? We have signed a few players that join. So we've got Quinton Timber, who joins on a free transfer from Ajax. He's young, he's Dutch. He'll probably develop into £500,000 worth of player, which we can sell on. Enric Lansana. Again, he's young, he's Dutch. He'll probably develop into a player that we could probably use, to be honest. He looks like quite a good producer or a deep line playmaker. Pretty good technicals, not great physicals, and okay mentals, but 19 years of age. We also signed Guaiba. He's never going to play for us because he can't, because he's Brazilian, and we'll never get him in the first team. But for, what is it, 10k? £20,000, I think he'll be worth, I know it says estimated cost, that was fake news. For £20,000, he looked right. I think he's got some sell-on value. So I took a punt. £20,000 isn't exactly a lot of money for us. He'll be joining in 2020, like this summer, where we will look to loan him out to, I don't know, like a club, and hope for the best. And then obviously we've signed this guy who I showed you in the last transfer window. Probably going to replace Aaron Connolly when Aaron Connolly leaves, unless we can agree a fee for him. If we can, we will sign him because he's been superb. This is what they want. I'm hoping they'll accept 7.5 in the summer if we get that. So, right, let's get into the game. The team today is, okay, so we're going to start Connolly even though he's slight knock. Fruchto, 09, Blackett, Larson's switch these two round because right and left footed players. Dimitri Mitchell at left back. Huber, Max Power is going to drop out as well because we want to play Kevin Stewart in this game. More important to have that box to box, that ball in midfielder in this game. Winger, Chong, Helm, and Curtis Jones. We're going to be playing on very attacking with extreme pressure on the opposition because we probably going to lose. If we lose 5-0, I accept all L's that come my way. But ultimately, this team is the best team in the league by an absolute country mile. And we can either sit off and try and defend, which is just boring for everyone involved, or we can try and make a game of it and attack them. Tielemans, first minute, delivers the ball. Helm, away. Connolly's decent at actually doing something with those. He usually makes something of those longer balls. Did win the header. Stewart. The Larsons. Fruchtel was only just coming to the side. We've let him sort of settle in a little bit first. With Walton keeping his place, but I would like to give Fruchtel a little run out just to see who is the better. But Walton has been playing really well this season. He's offside, surely. He was. Connolly has been causing a lot of problems for teams, which is why I'm so keen to get him in on a permanent. Hold on, one sec. When this goes out, I'll play next. Up to Chong, 09, great ball, offside. Yeah. Let's just look at this team. Schmeichel, Pereira, Evans, Benkovic, Chilwell, Ndidi, Adama Traore, Yuri Tielemans, Timi Bakayoko, Harvey Barnes, and I don't know this guy's Villa is insane. Their bench is Danny Ward, who would start for me. I don't know who Justin is. James Justin? Never heard of him, but valued at 12 mil. Dennis Pratt, who's amazing. Jamie Vardy. Mark Albrighton, I don't know who Lieta is. looks like he's a new signing, and Wissa. This team is insane. And they are understandably like 30 points clear. We have dropped Brewster recently just because that the inconsistency of him not scoring is so much. So, and Connolly's been really good when he started up front in the pressing forward. The pressing forward? Yeah, pressing forward. He's been doing it insanely well. He gives us like an out ball. He scores goals. I really want to sign him for next season just because I think he'd be amazing in the Championship, and we could even develop him to take him into the Prem if we do go up. Another thing I am starting to think about as Pereira goes in the attack, pulls it back. Look at that composure. Okay, that wasn't very composed, but another thing I am actually starting to think about as well is you know, the growing possibility of me actually fair play. Harvey Barnes, 10th goal of the season, assist by Ben Chilwell. I am starting to accept the possibility that there is a real chance we could be in the playoffs this season. If we don't get playoffs, I will not be disappointed at all. Every single game that we win is just an extra bonus. It's an extra, place in the league. But I am starting to believe that there is an outside possibility that we could actually. We've had 2 shots. We're on ultra attacking. There is a possibility that we could end up playing. Be in the playoffs, and that possibility, grows more and more with each game, and that's something that has its bonuses. It has its. Hey, we're going to take Connolly off. He's not having a great game. He is obviously injured as well. Should we try over to this side? No, we're not. We're going to put Dimitri Mitchell at left wing with George Tanner at left back. And Mark Helm come off for Max Power. That's all our subs. I think that's the way to go. Dimitri Mitchell is available. He can play winger. And we're just going to switch the roles over. So he goes onto a support and just drops off slightly. So I am starting to generally believe that, playoffs are possible. And if we go up, I don't think it's likely. Connolly, get in there! Get in there! See, he just has this knack for getting in behind defences. I don't even think he's got Huber a straight ball down the middle. That is shocking defending from them, but Connolly in behind and a tidy finish, to be fair to him. He does that really, really well. I think he might have to get a behind tray on or something. He doesn't. I don't understand then why he's always in behind. But yeah, so like I say, let me try and finish my sentence. Playoffs is a possibility if we get it. If we did go up, great. We'll take the parachute money when we come back down because we're not going to stay in the Premier League. We're delighted to get a 1-1 draw against Leicester at home. So Leicester got relegated from the Prem. It is what it is. If we go up, we go up. We accept the parachute payment. We come back down. We build. I won't go crazy if we go up to the Premier League. I'll sign players that will be on reasonable sums of money because I don't want to ruin the club by spending £100 million in the summer trying to keep us up. It's just not worth it because the likeness is we're just going down again and we'll end up paying huge sums of money to players that wanted to join us because we're a Prem and now want to leave because we're in the Championship and we can't sell them because their wages are too high. So yeah, that is currently my thought process. Larson's tries the ball over the top of Brewster, but can't get it off. Barnes on the right hand side, left hand side, coming inside. away by Tanner, kind of. Justin gets the ball in. Adama. Ooh. Ball in, Vardy. Blackett away. Bakayoko. Tielemans. Vardy. 18th goal of the season for Jamie Vardell. I'm not desperately upset with that. What I will say is it's a sign of how good Leicester are that we've been on very attacking with the most attacking the most attacking team instructions you can have on, and we've had 5 shots. We're still in this though. With 15 minutes to go, definitely still in this. 09. Chong tackled. He's been poor today, Chong, which is upsetting. I thought he'd have had a decent game. Larson's against Vardy. Down, Blackett. Adama Traore, Bakayoko. I can't believe they got Bakayoko in the Championship. They're honestly paying like 1.8 million a week for wages, and we're paying like 250,000. Get creative, boys. 7 minutes. Let's go. Nick yourselves an equaliser. Hoover again. What? I'm a genius. I sold Himber to fund the move and to fund the club. And I bought in Hoover for less money. And what a signing Hoover has turned out to be. He's been really good, and he's developing at such a good rate as well. Okay, I think everyone expected that. I'm not worried with that loss. They're Leicester. They're a madness. We completely accept that, and we move on. We move on to the next game. Look at that domination, though. 28 wins. They are absolutely on fire this season. Leicester, 35 games in. We are now only 11 games away from the end of the season. I'll show you how the schedule looks. So, Millwall, Preston, Charlton, Doncaster, Oxford, Luton, Nottingham Forest, Cardiff, and West Brom. In our last run of games, 1, 2, maybe 3 teams are still about us to push for playoffs. It's these 3, the 3 that are outside currently. We've still got to play all 3, and then the rest of them are bottom half, apart from Luton, sorry. But the rest of the teams we've got to play at bottom half. So run of games actually looked pretty favourable for us, to be honest. I think if we can put together a nice run of results, and we've got obviously got the bottom 2 at home, which is the next game that I'll show you after QPR. So we'll play the 3 between, come back for Doncaster, Oxford, and then depending on how the season's looking, we'll come back for Cardiff, West Brom. And West Brom could be a huge game in terms of playoff places. That could be the way we decide whether we're getting playoffs or not. So I'm going to pause the video now, and I'll be back when we get to the next episode, or the next game. Hello guys, welcome back. Guess what I've done? I've accidentally submitted the team already. The team we're playing today is the exact same one as last time, with the exact same tactic. We really just need to go out there and blitz these today. 20th in the league, I think they are, so we should be comfortably dealing with these. Blackett away. Stewart away once more. Connolly. See, he does that so well. A little touch just to keep the ball. And Jones is in and gets his 6th goal of the season. Aaron Connolly again linking up, keeping the ball from like a counter. He just links up so well. I think I may blow my entire transfer budget to keep him here next season. Like, I may sell a player to try and keep him. Or try and loan him again. because he has just been so good since he came in. If he keeps this up, there's no doubt in my mind that he's my absolute top priority to sign. Tries to slide the ball through, pressed. See, that's the thing as well. Presses so well. I know he's done a pressing forward and the others weren't, but he does press really well. Tackle by Huber, great ball into Helm. Chong, he's got two in the box. Gets a poor ball in. Huber will pick it up back to Larson. All the way back to Fruchtel, the keeper. This is good play. Keeping the ball. Mitchell down the line. Jones back to Mitchell. Gets a decent ball in. Chong is there and gets his 11th goal of the season. I said we needed to blitz them. And 9 minutes in, we are 2-0 up. They look out. They're just looking, but again, it's too quick for them. The play is too fast. And Dimitri Mitchell picking up what must be close to his 10th assist of the season, I swear. Yeah, 9th assist of the season. He is, I know his stats don't, his average rating doesn't represent it fairly in my opinion, but he has been so good from left back this season. Attacking wise, he's just getting so many assists. Jones beats his man but can't get the ball on target. Really good start though. Within 10 minutes, 2 goals. Could not have asked for much better. Go Jones. There was a good ball in. Stewart off the crossbar. Free header. Should have scored that. Dimitri Mitchell will tidy it up back to Fruchtel. Switches a wonderful ball out to Chong on his right hand side. Mitchell on the left now. Good ball down the line for Jones. Into Connolly. Stabs it but can't beat first man and it is out for a corner ball. We're usually alright from set pieces. Jones away at the front post and out for a throw in. I think that'll end the highlight. Yeah. On the right hand side now we are domination central here. 09 Huber. What a poor ball. I was about to say what a ball. Okay, here's the counter. Otti tries to beat Fruchtel, but he's not going to beat it from there. Easy save from the keeper with a tight angle. Chair. Ball in, away. Helm now. This looks like a counter to me. He's got Connolly in the get into the box. Wrong decision. Okay, and the keeper's panicked and played out for a corner. That is what that goalkeeper, press the goalkeeper's distribution does. Huber, back post. Smythe down the line, but it will be cut out. And that is a great first half. Dominated the ball, recovered the ball really well. We dominated the game. Really, really pleased with how that's gone. Now we just need to make sure we do the right things in the second half, keep the ball well. Oh, what a shame that you came here with someone. Okay. Well, I'm just going to drop back to positive as well. We still want to keep the tempo, but we want to just completely slow the game or completely kill the game off by keeping the ball. Helm, Connolly, good ball out to Chong. Beats his man. Left-footed shot. He must be a lefty, isn't he? We're going to bring on Brian Rooster. We'll also bring on Tommy Smith for Blackett. Tommy Smith is just left-footed, I think. Yeah, left-footed only. Left only. And we will leave it there. And we'll make a final sub in a bit. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to take off Stewart as he picks up his 12th booking of the season, I think. Yeah, 12. Good player, though, Stewart. Very good. Very pleased with how he's done this season. I know he's picked up a lot of bookings, but in the role and the sort of player that he is, he's bound to pick up those bookings. So free transfer, you can't go wrong. Smith back from a slight injury. I think he was out for a few weeks or so. So we're just trying to get him to recover his fitness now. 09 down the line for Connolly. Beats his man. Oh! Tries to finish at the front post. Sends the keeper the wrong way, but just can't put it inside that near post. Max Power now. The corner. Connolly at the back post. Gets his 9th goal. 8th goal of the season. He is in such good form at the moment. I think that might be his 8th and 8th. Is that literally his 7th? That's his 7th goal in 8 appearances, I think. He's done so well since he's come in. Fruchtel. I know I'm butchering that name, but he's German and I can't pronounce German names. Decent ball for Otti over the top. Tries to shoot, but it does go wide of the mark. I'm going to change his name to Fruits. That's easier to say for me. Huber into Helm. Decent ball up for Jones on the left-hand side. Comes inside, takes the shot with the right foot, but it does go wide. Fruits again. I am going to nickname him after this game to Fruits. Huber. Out to Jones. He's driving. You see Brewster in acres of space should finish. And that is why we signed Connolly. And we now play Brewster on the wing because he's just not clinical enough. Smith will die out. Okay. Final minutes now. Manning for Chair. Little reverse pass. Ball in. Good football from QPR. And it'll be cleared away. And Jones will head the ball off for Connolly, who could make a counter of this. I've seen him do it. Pulls it back. That was a decent pullback, to be fair. Brewster will keep it in play. 09. We'll keep the attack going with Mitchell. Penalty. We want to change that. How good is Aaron Connolly? Depends. We'll find out. We just want to pad the stats so when he does finish the season on 30 goals, we can say, look at how good he was. And he does score his 8th league goal in 8 games. I think. We'll find out in a moment. But he gets another double at the Peno. Tidy little finish into the bottom right-hand corner. Keeper's not saving it. And 4-0. I don't think it flatters us at all. I think we have really dominated this game. We've not given QPR a chance. You look at the match stats and we well deserve that. Who's picked up the man of the match? Curtis Jones picks up man of the match. I'd have given it to Dimitri Mitchell myself, but maybe I'm just biased to the wonderful Dimitri Mitchell. Okay. So, we receive... Okay, fine. Tom Flanagan. Picking up some moolah. Huber, now 1 appearance away from making 10 appearances, which would trigger a transfer clause. 200,000, that's fine. And Clarty Jones on form for Sunderland. Carabao Cup, Man United won on pens. Doncaster, what did they finish? 4th round. Oh, they got to the quarterfinal and got smashed by Chelsea. That's fun for them. Okay, let's have a little look where that leaves us. So 5th in the league, 1 point off Reading, 2 points off Villa, 1 point clear of Crystal Palace and 2 clear of Preston. Very, very, very tight in these playoff positions. The pack, Leicester completely leading the pack. I fully anticipate, they won the league, in my opinion. 10 games to go. Brentford have also guaranteed themselves the automatic playoff spot by being, 18 points clear of Villa. I think it's between... I think to finish the season off, it'll be between Villa all the way down. Swansea only 6 points off. I think it's, from 3rd to 10th, really, if someone goes on a run of sort of 10 games without a loss, they'll be in that playoff come the end of the season, because there'll be a few of them that go on a loss. We could be in that group that will go on a little lose streak. So we've got it all to play for as we go into the final hurdles of the season. We will be back for the next episode. Will be Doncaster versus Oxford, as promised. So we've got Millwall 18th, Preston 7th, big game, and Charlton 16th away. 3 tough games, 3 teams that still have plenty to play for. Both these teams away from home will be tough games. Preston at home will be a tough game because they'll be looking to knock us out of that playoff spot. I think if they won that, if we're both won our next game, they would knock us out. So, and then after that, after we've done the Doncaster Oxford games, it will probably be Cardiff West Brom. As I said earlier in the episode, if it looks like it's getting tight towards the end of the season and we might not get it, I'll probably do Luton as well, just so we do the last sort of 4 games of the season, if it looks like we might flop and fall out. So, fall out of the playoff places, of course. Okay, if you did enjoy that episode, please make sure you like and subscribe. We've got some big games coming up this to end the season off, as we sit very happily in 5th spot. If you look at the season preview, if you remember rightly, at the start of the season when we looked at this, we were due to be 16th. Okay, we've gone up slightly into 14th. And you're expecting Leicester. Leicester comfortably should be there. Brentford in 6th, and actually in 2nd, and Villa obviously in 2nd or in 3rd. So I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you for watching. Please make sure you like and subscribe. If you think we are going to get promoted this season, please let me know in the comments. If you don't think that we will, again, let me know in the comments. Lovely. Speak to you guys later. Thanks for watching. In a bit.